how's it going today? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I am trying to get out of the heat. It is still so humid and so hot here in Atlanta. Well, that's the Braves, but you know, Atlanta. Mm. I have been like sipping on flavored water and trying to hydrate, and wow, it's just getting ready today and putting myself together. I was busting out in a sweat. So just to let you know. All right, in today's topic, again, I'm just going to continue with my series of instant love, and it's just like a little tag or something that I started doing, implementing for myself. Really, it's not really for anybody else. I mean, they're okay to do it, but it's just taking a couple of things during the month or during the season, and something new that you haven't tried before that you fell instantly in love with. It didn't take you any time to get used to it. You just loved it immediately, and you know, you're going to incorporate it into your life, blah 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 blah. Okay, and I usually tend to keep this pretty short, so I've got 4 items here, 2 of which are food, 1 is beauty, and I guess 1 is health, and that's back here. So I guess we could start with the health one. So I'll just make mention. I got this literally, oh gosh, when? Friday? Friday. I got this Friday. Today is Sunday. Yes. It's heavy, okay? It's made out of, I guess, carbon or glass or whatever. I don't know why the only ding I have against it, coming out of the package, there was this little scarry thing on it, but no problem. This is from Homegenics. There you go. And it's their scale. And what I love about this, first of all, I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. Let me put it up here so you guys can see a little bit of it. There's me talking to you, talking to me, talking to you. Isn't that hilarious? There you go. So I got this at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's nice and big. It's nice and sturdy. I don't like little ones that, you know, you can't even put your foot on it and your feet are hanging off of it because it's so small. This cost about maybe $25. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't very expensive. What I liked is I kind of like went on reviews and I looked at different things, and what I wanted was something that had big numbers on it because I'm not wearing contacts first thing in the morning. When I step onto the scale in the bathroom, I need to not squint, okay? The second thing is I don't need extra information. I don't need what my BMI is and what my this is and average that and average this and blah, 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 because those are very small little screens with very small numbers. I found that out. I had a scale before this one that I thought would be all whiz bang. It had, you know, program for this person versus program for that person, and you put your feet on these electrodes. That's the only thing I could describe it as, electrodes, and you have to stand still for like 10 seconds as it read your whole body, stuff in there. I don't even know how it did it. And then it gave you all these readouts on your percentage of fat, I believe. I can't remember offhand, so don't quote me on all this, but it was like percentage of body fat and your BMI and your weight and how much you gained or lost from one reading to the next reading. So did you gain, a half a pound, or did you lose a quarter of a pound? And that's all fine and good if you have binoculars in the morning and you can stare down at it, and it was like this teeny. And not only was it a tiny, font size, it didn't even have backlighting, which was horrible. So if you went into a darker bathroom and you didn't feel like putting the bathroom light on or whatever, you can tell anything. You could not tell not one stitch of information because it was just strictly one of those LCD displays without any backlighting. So I vowed that I would never get anything. I chucked that scale in like a matter of 2 or 3 weeks after I have purchased it. I think I gave it to someone or donated it because it was absolutely useless to me. Useless. And I went back to my old 25-year-old scale that everybody has used. It's just one of those old bathroom scales that you step on, and it has the red LCD, LED or LCD lights on it. You know, that looks really antiquated, but it had nice big numbers, and that's all I needed. So it was time for an upgrade. I'm getting on a new program, and you know, I've been kind of telling you guys that I'm losing weight on these protein drinks, and I'm trying to cut my carbs and do a lot of other things that I'll get into later on in different videos because I'm not quite there yet. So, you know, I don't want to really talk about a lot of stuff, but I wanted to go ahead and start tracking my weight to see if what I'm doing is successful as far as losing weight, which it has been, but you know, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to pick up a nice new scale. So my criteria was big numbers. My criteria was backlit. And my criteria was make it simple, stupid. You know, the KISS rule. Make it simple, stupid, or keep it simple, stupid. And all I wanted to do was get on it in the morning, be able to read it without my glasses or contacts in, be able to read it in dark areas, you know, in the hallway or the bathroom, and be done with it. Be done with it, okay? And this fit the criteria perfectly. I heard a lot of good reviews. I read a lot about it. So, FYI, I'm in love with this immediately. I've had it since Friday. Today is Sunday, and I have stepped on it every single day, and it's just a joy. It was immediately, you just put 2 or 3 AAA batteries in it. I believe it comes with it comes with its own. It actually comes with its own batteries included, which is not easy to find nowadays. Usually everything that you order doesn't have any batteries, then you have to make sure you got the batteries and all this other stuff. This actually came with the batteries. Okay, they're not the best brand batteries. They're not American batteries. They're like third-party batteries. But they should last, you know, probably a few months, and then I'll go ahead and put, you know, Energizer or something in there. So love it, love it. It's got a bright blue background light. So that's what happens when you step on it. The blue light comes on in the back. The numbers are really nice and big, and the actual numbers are like black against the blue. So it looks really, really nice. Really nice, very sturdy, very good. My husband's used it. I've used it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, moving on. The second thing before my butter melts here, because it is that freaking hot, is I bought this butter. I know, guys, look. It's got olive oil and sea salt in it, and it's half sticks. All right, where is it? Here, half sticks. I'm working backwards. That's why I can't point right. Half sticks. So you don't even have to take the whole stick of butter out. It's not a huge stick of butter. And there it is. This is the half stick of it. Okay, and I know I've opened it, probably used just a little, but that's how big it is. And so 2 half sticks make a whole stick, obviously, but you don't have to screw up or melt down a whole stick of butter if you don't need to. You can just use it, you know, for one person, obviously, or a small, you know, if you're frying something, some eggs or anything, just a couple of pats and you want to put it back. It's really easy. Okay, I'm going to read this to you guys. Total fat is 11 grams. Saturated fat, 6 grams. Of course, 1 tablespoon is 100 calories, and that's per butter. You know, it's always like that. But what I love about it is it's sweet cream, olive oil, salt, and sea salt. Contains milk. That is the only 4 ingredients on it. I hope that comes in. Hang on, guys. Let me see if it comes in for you guys. If not, I could take it off of auto, but I'm hoping it'll come on in. Come on. Hang on. Moving it. There you go. Do you see all that? Look at that. I mean, that's all that you have there is the, you know, the sweet cream, the olive oil, the salt and sea salt. So I guess 2 varieties of salt, the olive oil and the sweet cream. So literally like basically 3 ingredients, you know. I mean, that is amazing. It's really good quality. I love it. And I've had nothing but success with it. I love the texture. I love the flavor. And you can tell just slightly that little olive oil, something, that little je ne sais quoi, you know, it's just that little something, as they say in French. So I absolutely love it. And now with the, you know, newer thing that I'm doing with lower carbs and things like that, I do want to put a little more flavor in my dishes as I'm sauteing. I have always been a butter advocate and an olive oil advocate. I really, really love those. So absolutely loving it. The next food item is by Galbani, and it's the snack cheeses. These are so cute, guys. They're whole milk mozzarella cheese, natural cheese, and let's see what it says here. 60 calories per serving, no artificial flavors or colors. There's 10 of these. These are so adorable, guys. I got to open this up for you just to show you. And I'm not going to nibble on one right now, but look how cute this little package is. Is that the cutest thing? It's got a little tushy. Look at that little tushy in the back. I mean, it's just so cute. It's just the right munching size. I picked this up again this week and absolutely fell in love with it. I can throw it into my lunch bag. It, you know, it peels apart over here, so all you have to do is peel it apart, and I can nibble on it at my desk, or, you know, as a little snack during the day if I pick it up. Even here on the weekend, if I'm a little nibbly, but it's not quite, you know, dinner time yet, I can just go ahead and peel one open and, you know, keep on working or keep on doing videos or watching TV or whatever it is I'm doing, and just have it, and it satiates me. It's got its whole milk in it, so it's very satiating. Let me read what it's. Pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt, and enzymes, and that is it. So very, very healthy for you. It's 60 calories for 1 unit, and 1 unit is 20 grams if anyone's interested of that raw data. And I absolutely love it. Never had it before, picked it up, and that was it. Okay, the last thing that I have here is by Neutrogena. It's the Hydro Boost Hydrating Serum. I recently purchased this, and I know this is probably not going to come in very well because of the lights. Oh, there it goes. For an instant, 1/100th of a second, it tried to come in. But this is actually a repurchase, not a repurchase of this. It's a repurchase of the Hydro Boost cream. So I had the one in the jar first, and I used that up. And actually, that was a knockoff of the Neutrogena. It was the one by Target. I think Target makes it, but same ingredients. But I used the jar one. And then I went and I saw a lot of people really like this Hydro Boost with hydrating serum with a hyaluronic acid in it. And I said, okay, well, for this round, I'm not going to get the jar. I'm going to get the pump, you know, the serum pump. And I really like this, guys. It comes in a pump like that. And I'll just show you. It's nice, creamy. It has, you know, it does come down a little bit. It is, you know, as you can see. But it's a creamy texture. And it's just very hydrating. Look at that. Look how wet that looks like. And it'll go into my skin in a matter of seconds. It just goes right in there. I have no problem using it under makeup or anything like that. I use this as my step. Even after I put on my my peptides, this is like my step after that. So I cleanse, I tone, I slap on peptides like men slap on aftershave. You know, is that the way you guys do it too? Because depending on, like, some of my peptides are really watery. So, you know, so I'll put a couple in my hand and I'll rub it together and I'll be like, you know, like that. I mean, of course I go up here and men don't do that with their aftershave, but I feel like I'm patting it in, like I've just, you know, shaved my beard and I'm just patting it in. And I don't know, that's the way I've done it. I know it's kind of silly, and you're probably laughing right now at me thinking, oh my God, Maria, what the heck are you doing? But that's the way I put on my peptides. And, you know, I'll kind of slap it in, and then I'll just push it around my face and everything. And then what I'll do is I'll use this and go in with one or two pumps. And this one I don't slap on because it's creamier. This one I'll just, make sure that I've got it on my neck and on my face and everything else. And it's just been wonderful. It's just been lovely from the get-go, right out the gate. As soon as I used it the first evening, I guess, because I bought it in the afternoon, I'm like, oh, wow, this is nice. I really like this. So, I probably am not going to go back to the jar one. I think this is more convenient. It's, to me, travel friendly. And I think it's comparable as far as price. I'm not remembering what the price is. I'll try to put it up here on the side. Excuse me, somewhere. I don't know why I'm burping. Hang on. I think I've been talking too much. Oh, I need to take a sip. There you go. So I'll put up the price, or, you'll probably have seen it already flashing on by here, so you guys can know how much it is. I'm thinking it's not horribly expensive, but it's not cheap either. So, but I really like it. I decided to go for it, and I'm glad I did. So those are the 4 things. Instant Love this is end of July, so we'll say July Instant Loves. I had an earlier Instant Love that I launched beginning of July, but that was more summer, so that was really more June-ish, May, June, blah, blah time frame. And then this is the July one. And if I find anything, it's just a matter of if I find stuff. If I find stuff that I really like each month, I will put it on. If I don't find anything that month, I won't use the Instant Love tag, so you'll know I didn't really come up with anything or try anything new that I really liked instantly. I might have been okay with it, but I didn't like it instantly, okay? Thank you so much again for watching. Please give this a big fat thumbs up if you like this video, and please support me by subscribing. And you can hit that notification bell also, so that you're notified every time I put up a video. And I don't do it that often, maybe like twice a week, so you won't get over dinged. And I certainly don't put it on in the middle of the night, so I won't wake you up by notification dings. I usually put up videos around 3:30 to 4 p.m. Is usually my time frame. That's East Coast, Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 to 4 p.m. So you guys on the West Coast will probably see that around the noonish time, 12:30 or 1 p.m. But again, I don't really like to put it up at odd hours and I've been there. I'm sure you've been there. I get dinged in the middle of the night because someone's putting up a video, and I'm like, okay, I think I can wait till the next morning to watch it. I don't think I'm going to click onto it at 2 o'clock in the morning to watch it. And I know it's because, I'm not saying anything against them, it's because probably they are in a time zone that I've subscribed to that for them is probably a normal time zone. It's probably, 10 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock noon or whatever. But you do have to be kind of mindful of the time zones of your subscribed list, let's just say. If you're subscribed to someone out in Hawaii or in the UK or wherever, in Europe, and you're in the United States, just know, because of the time zone differences, when they alert you, when they put up a video and you get that alert, it might be at a very odd hour. So I'm sure you guys have figured that out. But like I said, for my time zone, for Eastern Standard Time, United States, I usually load up around, in the afternoons between 3 and 4 p.m., let's just say, okay? I love you guys, and keep good, keep well, be with family, and play it forward. Do something good today. Go out there and, give a blessing. Give a blessing to someone. Make them happy that they had, interacted with you today. So that's it. I love you guys. Keep well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.